After all the prep, the showings, the offers, the back and forth, you're here, the final stretch. This episode, we're breaking down the closing process so you can wrap up your sale with confidence and zero last-minute drama.
You are now listening to Search to Sold with Matthew M.G. Garcia.
Closing the deal without breaking down. Final walkthrough. The buyer's last inspection. Before closing, the buyer will conduct a final walkthrough to ensure the property's condition hasn't changed, and it would have been your responsibility to make sure that that property is in the same condition as it was when they made the offer. It's the buyer's last chance to confirm everything is as agreed upon. Closing documents. Sign on the dotted line. You'll be signing various documents, including the deed and settlement statements. While it may feel like signing your life away, it's the final step in transferring ownership. Make sure you ask questions. Nobody is going to expect that you know what every line means and translates to, okay? That's why everyone's there, to help understand and facilitate this process. Use your team, ask questions. Settlement statement, the financial breakdown. The settlement statement itemizes all the costs and credits. Review it carefully and make sure you know where every dollar is going. There's a lot of money moving around here, a lot of different things happening. Again, ask questions. Handing over the keys, the official goodbye. Once everything is signed and the funds are transferred, you'll hand over the keys, the garage opener, every access code that you have. There's going to be a lot of things that are happening during this transition, and you do not want to be held up by not being able to remember all the passwords to your smart home features that are being left behind. Make sure that you are resetting your passwords to something neutral, easy to remember, and that you could hand over easily. Do this a few days before you have to hand it over. You can do it ahead of time if you want, depending on how organized you are, but don't let this cause conflict in the transition. Closing costs. Know what you're paying. Be prepared for the closing costs, which may include agent's commission, escrow fees, and title insurance. Understanding these expenses helps to avoid surprises. Work with your agent and your escrow team to find out all the details that you need to be made aware of ahead of time. Again, nobody's expecting you to know what this process looks like in full detail or even remember every little detail of it. Do not be afraid to ask questions. Have I said that enough yet? Post-closing, tying up loose ends. After closing, ensure utilities are transferred or canceled, and update your address with relevant institutions. It's the final step in moving out. And then you get to officially enroll in MG's Closers Club. Well, that's if you work with me directly, but if not, I'm sure your agent will have some celebratory thing that they'll coordinate for you. But that pretty much wraps up the process at this point. We would be saying congratulations, your home is sold. You are officially into your next chapter.